Hello everyone and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. So today we have a Skyward Sword Randomizer co-op tournament race between British Stargates and M&M. So on commentary we will have Flora and Great Spinel, and on tracking we will have Lepelog and myself. So thanks everyone and have a good race.
Hello, everyone, and good evening, or good afternoon, or good early noon, wherever
It's
you're
morning
from.
for me.
Or good morning. Good morning, Raid.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome to the Skyward Sword Randomizer co-op tourney. On the left side, we've got British Stargate, well-established team, I guess you could say. And on the right side, we've got M&M, a pretty new team who have taken a win in their first match. And yeah, now it's up to them to see what they can do against this established team of British Stargate.
I honestly, my two favorite teams to watch in the tournament because Harm has improved a lot recently.
All right.
So it's always fun to see, how much he's improved. And Eminem, I've never played before this tournament. I haven't seen them in weeklies and races in any other tournaments, and it's always fun to see, especially since they seem to know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Even if it is randomizer, but you still don't just stumble into wins. It's something we saw at SGL. Sometimes people had really good luck and they still lost to better execution. It looks like we're going.
All right.
Mario. No file.
Two questions before we're starting in here. What's on Fletch and what are the dungeons?
Yes. Questions that will be answered by
You read the dungeons.
KitKat first.
I'm gonna guess Earth Temple, AC, Fire Sanctuary.
Sand Ship, Fire Sanctuary, LMF, Fungeons.
Damn.
But like now I know you need.
I should probably get notes out.
5 crystals on Fletch. Are these the renowned Fletch crystals?
Okay, the dungeons
Skyview, Earth Temple, Fire Sanctuary. Alright.
I wonder where the Heedle is.
No sand ship.
No sand ship.
I was right in 2 out of 3. Collins Ladder.
That is a.
Alright, who's going right back? KitKat is going back, and Mr. Mario.
They're both going back. I like this. I like going immediately back to turn in the letter.
Yeah. That is. Oh, does he not know? Huh?
Oh wait, what? I'm doing the thing for the Collins letter check, not Collins letter.
I mean, if they're going to talk to the ghost, we'll see in a second here.
I mean, it's.
Yeah,
Collins.
I think they just mixed up Collins letter and Collins letter.
Yeah, probably. They mixed the item and the check.
Yes, it's 2 versus 2. Catfeach.
Yeah, and the runners, or well, the teams, can communicate verbally with each other, and they're also allowed to take notes and share them with each other, but they're not allowed to share their screen or anything. So all communication has to be non-visual. Though I guess notes are kind of visual, so never mind what I said.
Yeah.
Mr. Mario finally has the right Collins letter. But we're going to be seeing what that item is on KitKat's screen here shortly. Melrose making a bit magic.
Elden Ore.
That's interesting to see from a new runner. Bit magic file. I like it. Bit magic file, for people who don't know, lets you. There are a few ways that you can use back in time, a trick where you can play around on the title screen as Link. Sometimes having a file saved on Skyloft is useful in some tricks.
Nice double heart keys on Melrose and Hanjin's stream there.
Mr. Mario getting their very valuable Elden Ore. I hear the ore there is very good.
Piece of heart outside.
Yeah, probably contains a lot of iron.
I'm gonna go fly to Lumpy Pumpkin.
And harm is in the sky, so we're going to be getting some hints very shortly
Alright.
here.
Let's take a look. Nothing? Good? Nothing? Nope. Never mind what I said, there are bombs.
Bomba!
I was just about to say nothing noteworthy so far, but there are bombs. Alright, what does harm have here? Caldera Heart Container is that, and a sword somewhere.
Something, given that I saw the word raging and the word storm, I think that's Levias.
Ooh.
But I didn't get to read it.
Ooh, Levias has a sword now. That's interesting. Sword, Lumpy Pumpkin, Goddess Chest, I believe, and Central Skyloft Swords.
The bomb bag for Mr. Mario, that's not an out of the way Goddess Cube, if I remember. That's
I believe that is the... Let me lie. I believe that should be the Goddess Cube at the end of Skyview.
Ooh.
So,
Let's
better
hope they don't
miss
forget that.
Better don't miss that.
That is a very easy cube to forget, because if you strike the Goddess pedestal on autopilot, like you do when you beat Skyview, and forget there's a cube behind there, you have to run all the way through the dungeon to get back. So.
With the bomb bag, I'd probably be tempted to. Yeah, me neither. Okay, actually, I'll get the hint in Volcanic Island and check where we are before I go back. Actually.
Okay. Ryan is 300 rupees. So.
Oh.
I want to
More hints on Melrose. Central Skyloft Swords again, and Leneru Desert Swords.
If I remember, getting into
Let's take a look at
Skyview.
Mr. Mario here. Maybe he's gonna find something. Has anyone else been in Waterfall
Why-
Cave already?
Is this the first waterfall cave we've seen?
I believe. I haven't seen anything else. I might be
I
wrong
feel
though.
Oh, it's probably
Maybe I
a
missed it
little
on.
delayed because of Colin's letter.
Yeah, might have missed it on KitKat's end. Ooh, KitKat is doing Beetle Bomb throws. Oh, he's got money though. Wait, everyone has money. Where was the money?
I saw at least 3 gold rupees.
Okay.
Ruby tablet, whoops!
Ruby Tablet. Well, I guess that's our second Central Skyloft Socks.
Both of them instantly resolved the moment we get them.
Yeah.
Alright, KitKat, you got
Sphere
this.
Zero, 2 Sphere Zero Socks on set Skyloft already. Very interesting. Training hall. Alright, thanks, Senra.
Bomb bags in both regions pretty.
KitKat doing Beetle Bomb those again.
Which chest is
Did he?
Ruby tablets?
You got it.
He,
this time.
he failed it the first time. It's
I don't
because
like
of
Beetle
stuff
Bomb
like that.
those.
Skyview, opening Skyview with bombs is possible, right?
Yes.
So our runners,
I'm not sure if it's in logic or not, but it's possible.
yeah, it's definitely not a logical thing. I know that.
What do we got? Crystals, 300 crystals on 100, harpies on 50.
Looks like KitKat's probably going to clear out the 100 items for us here, so we'll know everything that Beetle's going to have.
Wait, Skyward Hawk containers hinted?
Unless that's a Rupor. Wait, no, they'll still have enough. Okay. I got excited for a second. I wanted Beetle to mug them and lock them out of an item.
No, I very much doubt that
Okay, so
Deep Woods is in logic and Skyview not. That I would very much doubt, since it's basically the same trick.
Mr. Mario, first one down to surface. I think the
Alright.
Deep Woods one is less precise. I missed what the last Beetle item was, but KitKat didn't buy it, so...
So, probably junk.
Yeah.
And not money. Like, actual good money.
I'm inclined to think about, what Senra said is correct. I think, at least at one point, Deep Woods with bombs was in logic, but Skyview with bombs has never been in logic.
maybe. I've got some spares I can.
But I'm only sure about one of those things.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna check it.
What is the cutscene?
Why do we have a fancy tracker?
Yeah.
Give me just a second here.
Some gratitude crystals in Elden early. I think Metro 30 is going to be available very quickly. Metro 30 is a very common location to have progress. Metro in general, just because of how the logic works.
Deep Woods and Skyview are indeed both in logic.
Really?
Yes. I'm surprised, but okay,
I
that's
find it
what we
I'm
do.
surprised about Skyview. I was convinced that you couldn't get into Skyview.
I'm not gonna try and check these out, 'cause there's really not
More
much
gratitude crystals. We are 1 pack away from 30?
Yeah. Well, I can with the bomb bag.
I did not pay attention.
No, I can with the
There's the one on Fledge, 2 in Elden, and 2 in
now.
Beetle's Shop.
I've never seen neither of them,
I
but
don't think the
alright.
Yeah.
is switching into Skyward.
That's a issue.
Yeah.
I would still go for it.
We've got all of our runners on the surface now, split up between Farron and Elden. Farron, we're seeing for the first time, but KitKat's just going to be getting some.
Oh, wait,
Gratitude
where
crystals.
was that? Where? Never mind. Where? There. God, I can't talk. I was just asking where that Emerald Pepper was, but then I remember. Wait, we got that from the beginning. So never mind what I said. Yeah. Let's take a look at both Melrose and Mr. Mario here. Damn, they both in Farron. No, they're both. That's some good. Well, some good play. Some good co-op. I really can't talk today. Some good co-op play from both teams here. Both are in different regions. Both getting different checks in here, and sharing their information. Hopefully.
I hope so. I looked away from the. I need to read this hint stone, and then I looked at Mr. Mario's screen.
Caves, Sots, I believe, and something else.
Ballad for Mr. Mario.
Well,
So this is a seed
let's
that-
take a look at Harm's screen. Maybe we can have. Maybe we can have another look at the hint stone.
Caves and
Caves.
I don't know what the
and
boulder atop of Sandy
Yes,
Slope
atop of
is.
Sandy Retreat has heart container.
Oh, okay. So that's Skipper's Retreat. It's only fair, 64.
Alright, looks like Mr. Mario is about to hit a dead end here.
The hints were caves, sots, and
Cave
Skipper's
Sots,
Shack.
Skipper's
is dead.
retreat dead.
Top of LMF.
A Sandy Retreat.
It was
It was not something midst of the desert. It was Sandy Retreat.
more gratitude crystals. That's enough for 30. So Elden having 3 packs, Skyloft 1 having 3 packs.
Damn.
Or I guess
Maybe Butchro is what we're gonna need in here. I don't know how many crystals either runner has, but they should.
I know Mr.
probably
Mario has 20.
know that they
I
have
just saw that.
30. That they have access to 30 by now. Has either Melrose or Mr. Mario gone to Beetle?
Good question. I don't think so though.
So they
Given
might not
they both have
know about those
300
crystal packs
rupees.
yet.
Yeah. And I think that's probably where they're pulling their seemingly advantage. It seems like they're a little bit ahead, but I don't think they've checked Beetle yet. Now, Harmjan and Melrose very neck and neck right now, though. It's power.
Alright.
And Melrose and Harm very neck and neck.
Yeah. In the meantime, Mr. Mara's going to check the hint stone in the Thrill Digger cave. Very soon.
Definitely not a bad idea. Mr.
Oh,
Mario.
Melrose got Din's power first before talking to Mochi. Harm did it the other way around.
Oh!
So Melrose.
Scale!
Well, scale? Where?
Scale!
Oh, on the tree. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a very handy location for scale.
Yeah. Nice getting that in Farron. Mr. Mario's got things to do too. They found Ballad, so this is a seed that my team
Alright,
would have
let's take
lost
a look
because
at
we would have
Mr.
done early Thunderhead.
Sword at Lanayra Mines. Damn, that's 3 swords in already.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
other thing was too fast. I couldn't
we
reach it.
know there are 2 Sots items in Linearu as well. One in desert and one in caves, I believe. So
Alright,
This-
Kid Card
this
is
is
now
a good
at
seed.
30 crystals.
I don't want to jinx it, but this is a good seed so far. But please give me a reason to regret saying that, because
I mean, I like to see, in the commentary booth, I like to see some stuff here that's not... I mean, Levi's required is already good. That gives me... Oh, well, we don't know if he's required yet, but having a sword is already one part of being good. Also,
ooh,
Kid
Kit Kat.
is getting this cube here.
I would like to point out that neither runner and Eldon did the dig spot RBM. Just feel like I need to point that out. Like I'm obligated to by some kind of contract.
Oh, Mr. Mario's doing Earth Temple RBM.
Really? Okay. No, I like it. There's a good bit you can do in Earth Temple.
Something you can do, but it's kind of, if you don't know Keyseed, it's useless.
I feel like Keyseed is a gamble with new runners because I still don't know and never have known it, but Zelda's does it. I'm pretty sure Zelda knows how to do it, so who knows? Wait, did Kit Kat look at the dig spot to spite me? No. Some distance between Melrose and Harm now. I didn't quite catch their slingshot routing. They're not quite as close as they were. Harm gained ground and then lost it. I mean, I know it's not very much time. It's not exciting. They're already back together because of motion control shenanigans, but
Well, let's see how about Key Warp.
no,
Nope, Melrose misses it.
Melrose there.
Harm gets it. Alright, Kit Kat now also going for the Gold Digger hint stone. I'll hope I can pay more attention to it this time.
Thunderhead, Elden Volcano. I saw it. I think both of those were Sots.
That is... I don't believe that is the
That was the Deep Woods hint.
Oh, Deep Woods.
Yeah, on Harm's
Okay.
screen just now. I'm trying real
I
hard
was
not to miss
confused
hints
because I
Skyward
was
doesn't
so
make fun of
focused
me.
on the cave hint. Now, sword, Lanayru Mines, chest behind first landing. I could not read the other one.
It was a monument to time has a red rupee. I don't know what that one is.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Raid. How's it
Oh.
going?
Let's go. Raid.
Raid of 5.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the Skyward Sword Randomizer Co-op tournament.
Got a fun 2v2 between a team of established runners and a team of brand new runners. It's an exciting race, to be sure.
Wait, what's Mr. Mario doing? Did he fail the Earth Temple RBM?
No, Mr. Mario got the Earth Temple RBM, but then left. I guess maybe just doing it because they were in the area.
Sure. I guess.
Wait, can you crush the Bokos with the log? Does it kill them? That sounds like a dumb thing that a Zelda game would code in. Melrose and Harm getting the hint that Thunderhead is Sots. Their partner has song ballad. I've been doing early Thunderhead too much. I don't remember the name of the song. Their partner has ballad, so that's a hint. That's good for their partner. I'm assuming we're going to see both of them check Thunderhead pretty soon here.
Oh, nice. Melrose getting a lot of hearts. Damn, that's really a lot of hearts. I wish if I had the heart metal and horde thing it would drop so many hearts.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Why are there so many hearts? When I get the heart metal, I die.
Same. Oh, that's 2 heart metals already. Okay.
Oh, 2 heart medals. That explains it. KitKat also doing Earth Temple RBM. But I think KitKat's gonna go for Keyseed.
And he's doing Keyseed now. Oh boy, let's take a look, I guess.
Mr. Mario is probably going to be visiting.
Really as much of a... Well, the boss key could be in the first chest, you know?
We should see Mr. Mario visiting Thunderhead, so that is also some new territory.
Oh, KitKat having some struggles here, but
Gets
ultimately gets it. Nice.
We'll see if this pays off for KitKat. It's definitely... Keyseed has definitely helped decide races in the past.
I think Harm does probably not know how to do Keyseed. Now, I might be wrong here, and he suddenly learned it in, like, the last... I don't know.
What I said it earlier, but Harm and KitKat have been practicing a lot, and it shows.
Yeah. I'm not putting it past his practice, but Keyseed is something that... I don't know. I don't think he would practice Keyseed.
Oh no, I missed the hint from Harm. Melrose is going to grab it in a second, though. I'm excited by KitKat being out of logic.
Alright, let's take a look at Marrows here.
Oh, Beetle!
The Gate on Skyloft has Heart Piece, Fire Shield Earrings, Lanayru Desert, Lightning Note.
Okay. So, we have a hint for the Fire Shield earrings. We found one beetle.
Wait, we did find one beetle?
Yes, Harm the chest. The first chest that they checked in Floria. Melrose is getting it now as a beetle.
Oh. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's worth pointing out that this is out of logic, though, because they do not have a slingshot or a beetle to wake up Yerbal, and they don't have claw shots or bellows to get through Great Tree. So that beetle is
Alright.
currently locked behind at
Instone
least two
coming up
items.
on Mr. Mario. Aureal's crystal has key keys and
Magmas don't understand Minesweeper. Is that true?
I think that's true. Or have you ever made sense of Thrill Digger?
I have Thrill Digger PTSD from all sanity seeds. Harm not forgetting the cube. That, runners are definitely getting used to the cubes. It's been a few weeks now.
Yeah. Can't wait to go back to solo settings again without cubes and everyone getting the cubes. Till they realize, oh wait, cubes are not required.
Mr. Mario getting some in-logic checks. There should be a Sots item here in Thunderhead. No! I found the curse medal there in the first seed that we played in the tournament.
Well,
You can't do this to me.
apparently they can.
Curse medal for Mr. Mario in a Fire Sanctuary seed. That means they're going to have to drop it off at some point. You can't use your bottles to open the flames to get to Fire Sanctuary if there is a curse medal in your pouch. The game is laughing at me. I know it is. I may not be the primary
The game
target.
is always laughing at you. Constantly. The game is ever not laughing at you.
Harm starting Owlin too.
Okay.
Harm is pretty comfortably pulled ahead of his sparring partner that was Melrose. They were picking the wrong dialogue option though. Just sharing info. Multi-world does not exist yet. I long for the day that it does. I think that was more critical.
Amber Tablet!
Ooh! Well, there's a Sots item.
Yeah. Was Thunderhead hinted Sots?
Yes, Thunderhead was hinted Sots.
Okay.
I want to see Mr. Mario go straight to Linnea now. We know at least
Yeah, that
required
sounds like
items
that
are there.
sounds like a decent deal, not gonna lie.
Okay, wait. Now,
But I
know that
think either Melrose or Mr. Mario should also probably check Patrol soon.
That's a good point. And Mr. Mario is the one with the gratitude crystals between the two of them. So, I know that Fire Shield earrings were in a node. Which node was it? Do you remember?
No idea. I think I only caught Lightning Node, not which chest.
Okay, because if it's in one of the end Fire Node chests, 0%.
No, I
dead.
said Lightning Node, not Fire Node.
Oh, you think it was Fire Node?
Lightning
Okay.
Node, not Fire Node.
Yeah, I said that backwards. I swear I know what I'm talking about. Okay, raise chest and lightning node. Thank you. Melrose going to Eldon now, I believe, to get the...
I'm getting his Ruby tablet.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting
Melrose?
choice.
What is Melrose coming here to get?
Because I don't think Kickout had Kickout found anything in Elden.
100 gratitude crystals.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I guess they don't have anything else to do. Then, have you done with Farron?
Rose
Like, did
is going
Farron
up
check
to Earth
all?
Temple.
No, wait, he can't get much cubes. Ah, this is... I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is what Harm has to do now.
I'd say Melrose is getting Ballad, but their Ballad was in Magma Turf. They're going up to Earth Temple.
Interesting. Are you telling me Melrose is gonna... No, I...
Oh, Melrose has the beetle. They can do.
Oh, right. They
Earth
can do...
Temple.
They can do Earth Temple, like...
Like
Not
Hitcut.
really logically now, but they can do Earth Temple without Key Seed now. We're soon gonna be seeing on KitKat's stream if that is a good choice or not, by the way.
Yes.
And KitKat is, yeah.
And I will trust in our wonderful trackers that KitKat has not found anything yet.
I mean, I can see it on his, on his stream that he didn't get the Earth Temple boss key yet.
Oh, so this is going to be the boss key right here.
Well, it doesn't have to be. It could also be.
Oh,
in
there's the
first
dig
step.
spot. Yeah.
The dig spot.
Mr. Mario and Farron now. I don't know how I feel about Farron. This is some real early retreading of each other's footsteps. I mean, Scale is nice, Beetle's nice. Din's Power, okay, I guess. But you could be checking Betro, you could be checking Double Sots, Lineru.
Yeah.
You could go get Fire Shield Earrings and go do 0%.
Yeah, I think at this point I feel like I really prefer getting new stuff instead of old stuff. Because what are you getting here that suits you in Lineru? Nothing.
We will be seeing Melrose.
Well, I
Going
guess
to
you
Earth
are
Temple
getting a
and-
beetle, which could be useful in Lineru, but
Melrose is going
Once
to
you
come
get
to
the
the
other
same
beetle.
upsetting conclusion that KitKat did, is that you're gonna have to come back. Boss key's inaccessible.
oh yeah, true. Harm is doing Skyview now.
That's I have his audio and he didn't shuffle music. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I'm specifically talking about Mr. Mario and Melrose. One going to Farron where the other one was, one going to Eldon where the other one was, and Melrose didn't grab the gratitude crystals too. So, we'll see how that turns out. True.
We know a lot about the seed already, but yeah.
And I wouldn't say that.
But the question
Eminem
is if
behind.
it pays out as is.
I wouldn't say Eminem is necessarily behind just because they have Amber Tablet. They've cleared Thunderhead already. So
Yeah. It looks like KitKat is on his way there as well right now, though.
Mhm.
No. No, he's heading to Scout. No. No.
No, I
No.
Metro 30
Not-
is something you can check.
Not
as well.
Thunderhead.
I would not mind seeing him go to Skyloft 2 even before Thunderhead, because Petro 30 is in logic and it's a big deal. And technically, Petro 40 is also in logic.
This is Thunderhead? Yes, this is Thunderhead.
I think we're going to be seeing
No.
Mr. Mario go to Skyview.
Yes. Okay, I was very confused by Kickot's scouting there, but okay, he is going to Thunderhead now.
Mr. Mario following Harm into Skyview here, I believe. But Mr. Mario was the person who scouted Eldon for M&M, so it makes sense they'd be a little bit behind, because they had to go get all the Farron items first. There's a meme being sent in chat that I don't understand.
I don't know.
It is a fire. Yes. We know where earrings are, but we have one beetle, so we need to be concerned.
One beetle is not enough. You do need two.
I just saw that KitKat has 40 crystals.
That is something where I would say you should probably go to Patrol soon.
Yes. Thunderhead was hinted Sots, though, so... The dungeons have not been nice to the runners. Hello, unexpected fart _. We don't have a clear idea of who's winning, because both teams have things that the other team does not. But it looks like British Stargate on the left are going to be overtaking pretty soon here, because they're running out of things that they haven't done, that the other team had done.
Chat is in the lead. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. Chat knows more than both teams know.
True. Lower Academy Bit Warp. My favorite. KitKat has his Amber Tablet now.
Alright. And is he gonna be the first person to go to Lanier now?
I hope he goes to Patrol first.
You know, considering we haven't seen any Patrol in yet, I wouldn't be surprised if Patrol is all junk.
Yeah, especially with the way Crystals... I mean, the way Crystals hopped out is actually, early in Logic, more chances for progression items to be put onto them, so... I'd say if you get a bunch of Crystals early, Patrol is more likely to have something. I like all pointless RBM 64.
KitKat is doing Spirit Crystals.
That's interesting. They don't have claw shots. They can't do it
Okay.
yet.
That is a play and a half. Oh, there's a bottle for harm.
There's a bottle.
And 3 eyes.
It's a little inconvenient for both teams, I guess. Because you want the bottle, you want the earrings, you want Amber Tablet to get the earrings. So, runners are going to have to do Skyview before being able to do Fire Sanctuary. That is a pointless RBM. Thank you, Yal.
Mildly irritating item placements.
I would agree.
That is one way to say that.
Especially if our runners can't clear...
Oh, is that the age?
Is that the age? No, that's not the age. Especially if our runners can't clear Skyview. If Skyview ends up being unbeatable, like the boss keys on the dig spot, then that's probably a required Skyview double dip at least. So there is a chance. What is it? I'm blind.
It's
the H. Okay.
It was just
color...
a dark age.
Yeah. Somebody overcooked the H. Caves key.
I didn't say it's not the age.
We
Raid
weren't
said
looking
it's
at-
not the age.
We weren't looking at the no, Flo. It was Flo. We weren't looking at Kate Cotton. Apparently, he got a Caves key. Maybe. I assume that's who I was talking about.
Oh, Caves key and Bucknet. That's
Get caught doing Betrow at night. Why?
Why not?
Did he have anything else to do at night?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I feel like Batwarp would have just been faster, but
Selling treasures? No.
no, I think it's just sleeping today. The Caves
No.
key allows you to get from Lanayru
Yeah, then
Caves
it would
to
definitely
Lanayru
be
Sandsea.
faster.
Yeah, no, I think...
Alright, Harm is doing the Skyview bit warp. And Mr. Mario got killed by keys.
Unfortunate.
Yes, you do not want to see that.
Deadly flying creature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down on my notes to ask KitKat why he didn't do Batwarp.
Very prepared commentator. Imagine having notes.
My notes have 7 words total.
That is more than my own notes do. That is exactly 7 more words than my notes do.
True.
You know? Laurel's also at 35 crystals now. Why is everybody not going to patrol this seat? I mean, KitKat finally did it now, but...
They didn't... There's not much on Betrow, luckily, for Eminem. Caves Key is big, of course. It's an item that unlocks 7 checks, but they don't have access to those checks yet. So...
Yeah. For all we know, Sandsea could be completely barren.
That is a very ADD Staldra. It does not want to pay attention to harm. Alright, KitKat finally in Lanayru.
Alright, there we go.
We should be seeing 2 Sots items. KitKat can get Fire Shield earrings while he's here.
Now,
Fire
what are
Shield
those
earring.
Sots items gonna be is the big question.
Good question. And I mean, there's also a chance that they're just not accessible yet, too. Oh, I hate trying to kill these Bokos with a sword.
Yeah, it's annoying.
The one on the left, as Harm is showing right now, it can be hit from anywhere, but you gotta stand somewhere specific to get the one on the right. I believe, I remember, it's all the way in the top right corner of the platform. Or
There you
there.
go.
Yes.
Alright, KitKat already got the first chest on Lanayru, and I did not pay attention. I am good at paying attention.
I was watching Harm struggle with the Bokos.
Same. Watching Harm struggling with the Bokos, has more importance than watching KitKat get new checks.
New checks in a Sots area.
Well, this is mines only. Mines is not salts.
Oh yeah, there's
I
caves and desert. Right. Melrose finally coming to the same sad conclusion that KitKat did, that they can't finish Earth Temple. Probably going to see them get some gratitude crystals and leave. Maybe Ballad too. Probably Ballad too.
Oh, Marrow's getting snapped by the Bokos.
Harm on the final boss, the Vines in Skyview. I saw an item on KitKat that looked important.
Money.
It was glowing. It was money?
It was
Okay.
money. So as we realized today, glowing items are bad and not glowing items, like Dark Ages, are good.
True.
That is what you can take from this
Another bottle.
match today.
That's it's nice and convenient. 2 bottles for the 2 things of fire. Oh, Mr. Mario's bottle going to the item check. That's unfortunate.
Well, he still has to go there anyways, because he got cursed metal.
Yes,
I
true.
believe.
Dark Age.
Dark Age.
The burnt
And more
age.
money for KitKat. I
KitKat
mean,
finally
rather
getting to
the
the
Dark
sunset.
Age than the Dark Age, I guess. I'm not sure if that even made any sense,
Ooh,
but I said it
Arm
anyway.
beat the final boss. He beat the Vines in Skyview
Good.
after a few tries.
He also inserted the H correctly.
True. Some it's the seeds of his practice. You know, it's impossible to be good at the Vines. That's just a fact. But, you know, showing that he knows what he's doing with the H, he's
That's
starting
true.
to get these things down.
Axel's Vine tutorial is actually cheating.
I remember when I got back, I went on a 1-week vacation. I got back and I played a seed, I think, against KitKat, and I was on the Vines for a whole minute and a half. It was awful. Oh, Fidia giving us a subscription. The
Yo.
embodiment of video games over here. Harm with a really good Girahim one too. Better than I could do. Makes me feel like I need to learn the bosses better. I say as he gets hit by darts.
Happens. Oh, Mitts for KitKat.
Mitts. Ah. That is a Sots item. It's not an item that our runners will necessarily need, but it does open up a lot of checks. It's a nice item to find.
In a KitKat chest.
It also means you can be Earth Temple. So those mitts are actually very important. Opens up 6 checks. 7 checks, one of which has the Earth Temple boss key. And they are Sots for Fire Sanctuary.
They're Sots for Skyview as well, most likely.
Oh yeah. It's Sots for all 3 dungeons.
Alright,
Incredible.
Harjan, Please get the cube, get the cube, get the cube, get the cube, get the cube.
Yeah,
Thank
he got the
you.
cube.
He's getting the cube.
For people who missed it, there is a sword on that cube chest. Missing that cube is very bad.
Yeah, we do not want to miss that cube.
Those are some very useful mitts, though. Mitts required to beat all 3 dungeons, logically. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean... Is our... yeah, okay, never mind, yeah. Mitts are required for all 3 dungeons, yeah.
Now our runners are beating Skyview without them, because logic is a suggestion. Do 0%.
Exactly.
But
They can't skip them in Earth Temple, though.
yes, they are going to be required there. Sometimes you have no choice but to accept defeat and do what the game wants you to. Harm grabbing a heart medal that he hadn't grabbed before, I want to say. Yes, he was the one that came to Farron. So.
Ooh, that was dangerous. Holding on to that check for so long, though. Wait, why is Mr. Huh? Oh, did Mr. Mario not go to Wine's back?
Yep. Too
Oh.
scary. I don't blame them.
I mean, the back way is actually better than the front way. Just my opinion.
Harm getting mushroom spores while he's here, and getting the Kikui for Owlin crystals. Both of which are things that Mr. Mario can't do because Mr. Mario has not talked to Owlin, and Mr. Mario doesn't have any bottles. Both their bottles are in the item check. H.
I mean, yes, that's what the game tells you to do as casual. Like, the game doesn't expect you to go back with the wines, but
It kind of feels like you're not supposed to.
Faster, and I feel it's actually easier. Going back, so the unintended way of using the wines is actually easier than going the intended way. That's just me.
We're not all god gamers, Floha. You don't have to brag. Yeah, the vines are deceptively difficult.
Speak for yourself.
I will. No, Melrose, you can't run up that. I know it looks like you should be able to, but Harm with some really efficient routing. I feel like it was probably intentional too, like he went to go talk to Owlin so that he could do Owlin crystals after doing Skyview, or at least when he came back to Farron to do Skyview, just because he hadn't.
Alright, so the big question is, what is Harm gonna be doing after he's done with...
Getting a sword, probably. That's another Thunderhead check you can do.
So the problem with Melrose and Mr. Mario is they're both on equal... No, wait, Mr. Mario...
Melrose, your partner opened that chest and got the curse medal. Why did you do it too?
Wait, has Mr. Mario already done Earth Temple?
Melrose has done Earth Temple.
Yeah, but Mr.
Besides
Mario
the
hasn't. So wait, no, that doesn't even make any sense.
That's one dungeon for each of them. Besides the fact that
Yeah.
they
So
have to go back.
the thing is, I guess Melrose could go into Skyview now, and Mr. Mario goes to Lanayru. But otherwise, they'd just be stepping on their own foot, so to say.
Battle Rattle in Lightning Node. So Lanayru proving yet more fruitful.
Yeah, that's the current issue I have with Melrose, with M&M's routing, is that they already did the stuff their partner did, and now they are on equal footing, and now they don't have anything else left to split.
It's
All right,
insane
Mr.
that
Mario,
they're...
please get the cube. Get the cube.
Yes,
Good, he's
they're
getting the cube.
Good job. It's insane to me that they haven't been to
Ooh,
double
the
Sots Laneru yet. Like,
cube strike.
I know that me and Pac-Man have been on the more extreme side of routing, but if I see that Amber tablet with that double Laneru Sots hint, I'm going to Laneru and I'm doing the Mind's Bit Warp immediately.
Alright, there's Fire Shield's earrings for Kid Cod.
Evil Crystal and Alan, so not important, but, you know, really good job routing it in for British Stargate. I'm doing Mind's Bit Warp because Caves is Sots. Caves is Sots. Desert
well,
is
the thing
Sots.
is, Mind's Bit Warp only gives you 50% of caves.
What?
Yeah, you can only get the chest if you do the Mind's Bit Warp. Well,
Oh,
if
right.
you do it
You
without
can't get Gorko.
all shots.
Golo?
Yeah, you can't get Golo.
Golo.
Gorko is the Goddess Cube guy, and Golo is the other guy.
That is true. That is not something I would have thought about it. I would have made that mistake. My point still stands. I would have done it. But, you know, even if you're not on the extreme side, I feel like going to Laneru is something
I mean,
that
it
you
also
probably should
gives
have
you
done
an
by now.
additional hint. That's also something to consider.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing I'm trying to say here is that with Laneru being hinted Sots twice, I feel like you should just go to Laneru.
Yeah.
But instead they're, you know, treading over each other's steps in a few places, and they're finally going now. But KitKat's leaving.
Melrose going to Beetle. Guess getting some crystals?
Yes, crystals were all that Beetle has. But they can't get both because it's a 100 and a 300.
Yeah. Harm is in Elden now, also getting crystals, I guess.
Petro didn't have anything.
Harm has very few crystals. Harm has only 16 crystals.
Did Petro have anything?
Bugnet.
Yeah, I remember.
That's all I
remember.
remember. And Keiski.
Yes. Elden does have Ballad too, but Harm was
you could just do
Harm was in Farron. He just finished Skyview. That is perfect condition to do early Thunderhead.
Yeah, that
Caves
was
Key,
what I was
correct.
about to say.
Thank you, Zephyr. I forgot Caves Key.
I even said Caves Key.
Oh, I'm listening to the cool music Harm got on Elden.
Alright, Melrose getting rid of that cursed metal. Wait, Melrose does not have a bottle yet? No, he's not.
Yes, because both players on the M&M team decided to pick up the cursed metal.
Buying a shield. Valid. The problem is just if I saw this correctly, Melrose doesn't have any space left in his pouch.
No, Melrose.
He doesn't have a bottle yet.
Should only have whatever the first item was. They only had the curse medal, I believe. They haven't been getting all the rupee medals and heart medals that are in Farron. So I think their pouch was empty before they bought that shield, but might be wrong.
thought they had a full pouch.
Mr. Mario is the one with the full pouch.
I thought I saw 2 hard metals,
Okay.
something else, and
Yeah, that's what
metal.
Mr. Mario's. Maybe.
in Marrow's inventory just now. I might be wrong.
Yeah, Mario. Whichever one of them did Skyview.
Leaving Lanever now.
Whichever one of them did Skyview had a really full pouch.
Kickard doing a summit now, I guess. Does
That's
Kickard
good.
already have a bottle?
No.
He hasn't been to Skyview yet.
KitKat does not have a bottle. Does not have access to
Wait.
fire.
Wait a second. When did Harm put the Scaldera tricycle gift on his stream? When did that happen? That hasn't been there the entire time.
Wait, hang on, I need to commentate instead of laughing at this gif. Melrose also doing Night, not doing Bat Warp. I gotta write something on my notes. Mel, why no Bat Warp? There we go. Now I've got 11 words on my notes.
Nice. Alright,
This-
Harm got the first sword of the seed, I believe.
Still 2 chances for somebody to forget that cube. Could still happen.
Hopefully not.
Oh man, I missed that gif this whole time. I love that gif. I've never seen it before today. I like it.
How have you never seen this gift before?
I'm a rando baby.
Damn.
I never speedrun this game.
I even have it bookmarked.
Cave's key for Melrose. I don't think Melrose will be getting anything exciting here.
Bugned.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
very exciting, but we already knew about it.
At Jasnix.
We have Harm checking out the second Thunderhead item, because Harm got a sword. One of the hinted ones.
Tumbleweed for Kickard. Let's go. Valid.
Valid. KitKat, that they don't have bottle, but they have mitts, so they have a lot to do in Elden.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no.
that's fair.
The 5 digging spots and beating Earth Temple are both on my cards.
It's been a long time since I saw Tumbleweed in a seed. Last time. So, very glad
Hang
to see
on.
the Tumbleweed being here.
I think the last match that I tracked had Tumbleweed on Goddess statue chest.
If Harm is not getting the Tumbleweed, I'm gonna riot.
The
Oh,
other
there's
beetle.
just a
No!
That's
No,
really good.
0%.
RIP 0%. But, yeah. There's always been a Tumbleweed. Oh, there's Bow. That's a
Ooh.
nice to have. Not
convenience
required,
item.
but nice to have.
Especially for Fire Sanctuary. Bow is nice in Fire Sanctuary.
Hin. Beetle? Nice beetle hin. And Elden Volcano has a trial. Elden Trial has
Was
a
that-
soft piece, but I believe we already.
Yeah, Skyloft Trial
Skyloft
was already
Trial is
hinted.
dead.
I believe. So that's a dead nested trial.
Oh,
Those
but
are
there's
endangered. We
seven
shouldn't be
minutes.
killing them.
Damn,
Oh,
Elden
okay.
is stacked.
Makes me wonder, what do we need besides claw shots for Goma?
Spiral charge.
Harp. I was going to say bow instead of harp.
Yeah, harp is also still kind of required. But yeah, spiral charge if we want the Leviathan sword.
Man, people are skipping claw shots for Fire Sanctuary. I have to learn real RBMs. That RBM has always seemed stressful to me. I never bothered to learn it. I saw Mario fail it once and never wanted to try it.
It's not that hard. Alright,
The other Mario,
finishing
not the one
Earth
that's racing.
Temple.
There are 2 Marios in the Skyward Sword. There are 2 Marios in this tournament.
Yeah, and they're facing off against each other on Wednesday.
What do they need for go mode at this point? We need the harp to open the Gate of Time. We need to be able to beat all of our required dungeons, which could require the claw shots, could require anything else that we might need for Fire Sanctuary? I know there are a million arbitrary requirements.
I mean, yeah, we need claw shots also for one of our swords, by the way, in case you forgot about that. For one of the hinted swords, at least. I mean, it's possible that we're finding another sword somewhere, but for the hinted, to get all the hinted swords, we need claw shots. Behind first landing in Lenebru.
There is also a SOTS item in caves. I'm wondering what that could be.
Claw shots? Harp?
The claw shots cannot be in caves.
Yeah, okay, you got a point there. You can?
Yes, you can.
Damn, okay. Yeah, harp.
So I mean, that's probably harp in there. I mean, there's always a chance that it's something that leads to harp. And there's always a chance that it's something that locks 2 swords, like Spiral Charge, and then there's a sword on a Spiral Charge rock, but...
That would suck.
Well, that would mean we wouldn't get to see Levias, because...
Yeah, I want to see Levias.
So
You
it's
see,
harp, something that
It's
locks
always
harp
great
or 2
being in a
swords.
commentary booth because you can wish for the worst. You can
Oh,
wish
yeah.
for all the fun things that you would never do if you're playing yourself, but you can wish the players the worst. No,
Melrose...
sure, you could say this is a double-edged sword, but hey, I'm living the risk.
Birdie? I know that KitKat got the rattle earlier, but did they ever check birdie crystals?
I don't think so. Nice. Mr. Mario was having fun playing ping pong there. A little bit of ping pong is always fun.
Melrose grabbing bottles and finishing up Skyview. Again, this is like retreading. I mean, you got to get the bottle to go to Fire Sanctuary, but neither runner has the earrings. You know, they're not playing terribly, but they're retreading a lot of the same ground, whereas Harm and KitKat really haven't been. KitKat hasn't been to Skyview, Harm hasn't been to Earth Temple. And Harm just now is going to Lenebru to get the stuff that KitKat already has.
Yeah, I realized this earlier already, that Melrose and Mr. Mario kind of stepping in their own feet.
I like that, stepping in their own feet. If I remember that, I'll say it from now on.
Nice. I made a new tournament. I don't know. I don't even know the The joke of the tourney. Stepping in their own feet.
Get caught finding out what these last items on Earth Temple are.
Kickard, according to his tracker, doesn't have Beetle yet, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, they haven't been walking over each other's already tread ground. Kickard.
Yeah, but that kind of
hasn't been
sucks though,
deferred.
because now you could if you had Hook Beetle already. Wait, Kickard has at least one Beetle. That I know. He just got one. So that's not true. Let me check on the Restream tracker. What does that say? Restream tracker says Kickard doesn't have a Beetle. Where did I imagine the other Beetle then? Was that not in one of the Elden digging spots?
No, because Harm has Hook Beetle.
Huh.
It was on Thunder. It was on Nehru's Wisdom.
Oh, right. Thanks. Yeah, now, Kickard has to do Fire Sanctuary. Well, Kickard could do 0%, I guess.
He could. He doesn't have Hook Beetle.
He
Kit
doesn't
Kat
have Hook
either
Beetle.
He doesn't have either Beetle because he hasn't been to Farron, and he still on Goddess Sword, I believe. So he's never had the opportunity to.
He went into Summit and left again?
He's gonna Death Warp back to
Oh.
Summit Entrance after getting
Okay.
new things at the bottom of this level. You know, you wouldn't have to do this if you did the Dig Spot RBM Kit Kat. I'm just saying.
See, kids? This is why you do the Dig Spot RBM.
This is what he
Always
gets
do your
for-
weird RBMs,
for
kids.
taunting me earlier. He looked at the Dig Spot to taunt me.
And now it's gonna haunt him. See, this is what he gets. Claw shots!
Oh my god, imagine if they had done the RBM, the scene would be over! Oh,
See, kids? This is why you do your RBMs.
this is why you do the Dig Spot RBM.
See?
No.
Know what, race? In my next race, I'll do Dig Spot RBM just for you.
One of these days, it's gonna be my scene. That's incredible. I made the joke, and I think I don't know if Kit Kat was intentionally making the joke back, knowing that I was commentating about the Dig Spot RBM, but
You gotta ask him about
for
it.
those who don't know, because we're Dig Spot RBM, we're just using terminology. At any point in Elden Volcano, you can do a back-in-time trick to get the item that's on that dig spot. There's no requirement besides being in Elden. You can just get that item at any point. It takes a little bit longer than getting the item normally when you have the stuff you need for it, though. So
Now
it
Mr. Mario is
technically
going
wastes
back
time.
to Earth Temple. Okay.
But you would have had claw shots the moment you got to Elden, which is really good.
He's got... Okay. The question is he only gonna do the first 3 spots before Earth Temple, or is he also gonna do the other ones? That's the big question in here. I hope he gets claw shots before doing Earth Temple.
I mean, it's not like claw shots help you in Earth Temple.
Yeah, but that gives a huge knowledge advantage to Melrose.
True, which Melrose is not getting the cube. They're not getting the cube. I
No,
repeat, cube,
Melrose!
cube skipped.
No!
Cube skipped.
No! 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 Don't do this!
It's okay. There's a
Didn't Mr. Mario just get a sword in that chest?
yes, yeah.
Why would you skip that cube? No!
I mean, they did both get cursed metal. It's not the first time that there's been some information lost between them.
This is tragic indeed.
I mean, great gameplay for runners as new as they are.
You can't gamble on an easy TMS with when you have Levias as your other hinted sword.
Especially since it's such an easy sword to get. It's right there.
Summit Baron as the first summit hit. Classic.
Awesome. Of course, Summit is Baron on the first Summit hit.
Classic. That's what you like to see.
Alright, well, I mean, they've been playing really well, mechanically, and, you know, it's nice to see, but the co-op hasn't really been there. You know, walking over each other's feet, walking in each other's feet, right?
Stepping on each other's feet. Stepping in our own feet.
Yeah, stepping in their own feet, that's what it was. You know, stepping in their own feet, not communicating too well. You know, it's, you know, one of the runners got the sword that was hinted. And I mean, there's always a chance you just forget.
Yeah, but this does not look like a forgetting now. Yeah, see? And now Melrose would have a huge advantage if he knew about claw shots from Mr. Mario.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Mr. Mario is doing Earth Temple first.
I mean, with claw shots available to us, there's caves, big deal. Whatever's in caves is going to say a lot about the way the seed's going.
Yeah, that's true.
As if it's Harp.
So, Kickout
That's
is
great.
going where? Oh, he's
Home?
getting cubes. Okay.
Okay.
Fine, I guess. But, you know, you could also just, I mean, you could get your Master Sword already. Wait, no, you don't have Spiral Charge. Never mind, you can't get it.
Yeah, and KitKat.
But you could get the other sword in.
KitKat
Lanebu,
also
and you
hasn't
could also
been to
get
Farron.
to Cave,
Period.
which is Thoughts hinted.
KitKat
Nope,
hasn't been
he's
to
getting
Farron. Period.
he's getting a beetle first.
Okay. That's good. It means he won't have to go to Skyview
Wait, does Kickout already have a? No, Kickout only.
or to
Doesn't have a-
Floria.
Let me.
Floria. That's what I meant to
What's
say.
Kickout's sword? No,
Good
Kickout only has
point.
got a sword so far.
KitKat only has got a sword, so I guess he's just coming
No
into
beetle for
Thunderhead for
him.
these chests. Going to Farron with a beetle already would mean that you don't have to go to Floria, which
Oh,
would be
there's another bomb.
nice.
But his pouch is full. Too bad.
So, I mean, KitKat doing Fire Sanctuary right now? Something I could see.
I just realized that Harm's stream has stopped on my end for whatever reason.
I can still see it. He's doing, he's getting Magma Mets.
Yeah, I'll need to refresh my streams real quick.
God, I can't get over Harm's Elden music. It's... I know the sound was on Harm earlier, but they heard him talking or something. I can't hear it, but... He's got some dramatic violin stuff that I wish that I recognized.
Mm-hmm. More
More
bottles.
bottles? Where?
I didn't pay attention.
Oh, KitKat
Oh
getting the
yeah,
Magma Mets.
Kickout has magma mid, so he can get these cubes now. Lol.
Awesome.
I completely forgot about these chests that they even exist, because you rarely see them. Because whoever has magma mids?
Good point, Magma Mits suck. Sorry, Magma Mits, if I offended any Magma Mits fans in the chat that I offended either.
There's claw shots for Harm.
I wonder if
Now, what
Harm's
is
going
he
to go
doing with
straight
those?
to Sanctuary, or he's going to go check out caves, because those are both things that these runners on British Stargate could be doing right now.
I think for Kickard, it's about time that he probably needs to cover up some of the ground from Harm.
I don't know.
Not
I
having
love,
any beetle as of yet, and
I love the idea of KitKat checking caves while Harm does Fire Sanctuary.
yes,
Because it like everything just falls into place there.
Yes.
You know,
that would make sense. Goku's goddess wall, lol.
I read that as Goku's goddess wall, and the
Go-
image that popped into my head was not that funny, but it made me laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Harm's just going straight to Air Sanctuary.
Yeah, that
Did
makes
he
sense.
grab
in
water
here.
earlier?
No, never mind what I said earlier. This play does make totally sense now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
I
need water.
forgot to get water though. That does not make much sense.
God, Gorko would be disgusting. Especially because they don't even have Harp yet.
Yeah. That would mean they had to go back to Skyview to trigger the Magma cutscene in there. And that's
No,
like,
they had Scale in Skyview. Scale was on Great Tree.
yeah, but they didn't have. Oh wait, yeah, no, never mind. Okay, yeah, no, makes sense.
Wait, what? Oh, Sling. Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about Slingshot being hard required because of beetle locations and Floria.
I'm not missing the water. Good.
Nice on. And Harm's gonna be checking out Fire Sanctuary. KitKat's gonna probably be doing everything else.
Yeah, Kickard should probably go to caves really soon. Like,
Spiral Charge. That's
oh, there's Spiral Charge.
I hope they realize that they're basically Go mode. That they are Go mode. Or no mode, at least. They're not quite Go, but KitKat should know that Harm or something that leads directly to Harp are the only things that can be in caves.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry
Let's
about
see where's
swords
Kickard
anymore.
going. Why is he going to spare it? I mean, I guess for the
He
off
needs
chance
to give
that
the
it's...
dude his crystal ball. He said he would.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the off chance that
No,
That
I mean, there's
can
no way
have-
this can be required.
that this could have TMS or something like that. That
Yeah,
you don't have to fight Levias.
but I mean, it's a matter of principle, you know. Like, you said you'd get the guy his crystal ball. Give him the crystal ball. No, I mean, KitKat checks caves now.
All right,
Finds,
is how I'm gonna do front half or back half first? That's the question in here.
given that he's grabbing that key, I'm assuming front half. And it looks like it will be front half.
Alright, Mr. Mario finishing Earth Temple.
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
pretty good start.
Kickard getting Spiral Charge Rocks now.
You know,
Nice pouch upgrade.
avoiding Levias is never a bad thing. But I mean, that now there's no
I
reason.
found
There's
another sword.
no
Damn.
reason to do anything but
No
cave.
Levias. No Levias today.
And I mean, as soon as Harm finds that sword,
Sorcery
KitKat,
strikes again.
don't do it, KitKat. Come on, KitKat. Yeah,
Come on,
okay.
Kit Kat, you want to do Levias as well. Come on.
No,
you want
no.
You know you want it, Kit Kat. Come
Uh,
on. Come on.
I mean, is there anything we're missing?
No.
Here, like, there's no reason for KitKat to check any of these.
I really don't think so.
Sea chart, he can go to
Chart.
sand ship.
Why would you want to go to Sandship?
I don't know, sand ship's
Come on,
pretty
Kit
cool.
Kat, do Levias. Do the Levias.
I don't know. Notes, come here. KitKat, Y, spiral, charge, stones. I now have 16 words on my notes. Bet you're jealous.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. Melrose. Is Melrose gonna be doing Earth Temple in a second here? I really don't want to see it. I mean, it looks decisive. It looks like one team is clearly better, but I'll stand by the fact that that's not an execution thing. Eminem played really, really well. Honestly.
Yeah, it's just bad routing.
They were constantly doing things that the other one had done, and now they're really far behind.
Yeah. Yep, there's claw shots for Mr. Mario. So at least they know that by now. Also, Melrose, please unequip your shield if you want to use it again.
Alright, and are we finding...
Never mind! He will not use it anymore.
Unfortunate. We finding hard...
I had to jinx it, you know? I just had to jinx it. Okay, you can blame me for this. You're allowed to.
Beetle's insect cage.
Beetle's insect cage. Okay.
So we might be going to Beetle's Island to get the harp, or it's here. Nope.
Hint?
Beetle's...
No hint. Damn. No hint.
No hint.
It could have told you about third small key.
Yeah, Fire Sanctuary. I mean, maybe he got the hint, we weren't looking, but...
No, he didn't. I'm pretty sure.
No, Lepe, no, Lepe, don't bring that up.
Oh, yes?
Makes me
Yes?
sound stupid.
Yes?
'Cause
I
forgot
mean, it
that's
makes
the
me
thing.
sound stupid as well, but yes?
I mean, there was a pretty good chance it was harp, but that's, the possibility of bait sots makes my complaining earlier seem a little dumb.
Ooh, bait sots. Gotta love me some good old bait sots.
For anyone who doesn't know about it already, the key pieces for Earth Temple cannot be sots on their own, but if an item leads to a cave's key, or if an item leads to an Earth Temple key piece, that item is sots. So...
Come on, Beta. Bait us. Bait us hard.
Dude, if Beetle has a key piece, I'm going to shrivel up and die.
Beetle.
I feel like it was a technical reason for it, like... It was difficult or...
Beetle? Here it comes.
It was
Beetle?
difficult to make it the other way.
Ooh, Kit looks nervous.
No, it's the harp.
Oh,
Go mode. Go mode for the team. British Stargate here. Between the two of them, they do have every item they need. That's a nice sound, stabbing a chew. Can't say I've heard that before.
Mhm.
It's a really hearty glop. Harm should be able to tell KitKat real quickly here, or real soon here, if he's going to need Hook Beetle. Did I just call him Harp?
What?
Did I call Harm Harp?
I don't think I've ever heard him call him. Heard anyone ever call him like that? But I guess he's now
No, so
387.
we know where every sword is. There was a sword in the goddess chest that the Skyview Spring Cube leads to. There's a sword on Chest Behind Landing in Linear Mines, a sword on Levias, and a sword in the second chest in Fire Sanctuary.
Mr. Mario should also be able to figure out this really soon. Like when he gets the sword in when he gets the sword in. Wait, they already should have figured this out, I believe.
I feel like there's something that they haven't done yet that I'm forgetting.
I think they should have figured this out by now. They know of all the 3 swords locations, but they wait. No, they're still missing Spiral Charge. Sorry.
Yes, they are missing Spiral Charge.
They're doing back half first.
Yeah, and they don't have Heedle. They never went back to Isle of Songs.
That sucks.
Oh, we don't know where Boss Key is.
No 0%.
No 0%. Darn. But I mean what that tells KitKat is I don't have to get both beetles. KitKat doesn't need to get any beetles.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to get the one. I guess
that's lucky for them.
He doesn't need to get the one in Thunderhead. He doesn't need to go to Floria at all.
Yeah, that's lucky for them. Harm still. No, Harm has done both dungeons. Did he? I know Harm has done Skyview.
Harm has done Skyview, and he's doing. No, Harm has not done Earth Temple.
Okay, well, but that's only
love
trivial matter, I guess. Once he's done.
I love the routing from British Stargate here.
Yeah, that's really good.
Anytime that something would have been convenient for their team routing, it is. You know, Harm's done the dungeons that KitKat hasn't.
Yeah,
KitKat's done the
it's
dungeons
like
that Harm hasn't.
It all really falls in place, but they're also extremely lucky that it has played off like this.
But I mean, it's not like it's. I wouldn't say it's too much luck. Like, they always avoided going to places that the other one had been, and it really paid off.
Yeah, but for example, now with Kid and Hook Beetle, that's like.
Yeah.
If Kid still had to get Hook Beetle here, that would have been another, like, 5 or 10 minutes or so, I believe.
But the way I see it is that things like that don't happen if you are stepping over each other early on. Like, KitKat put off getting an item that he didn't need to get. And because of that, he's not going to get it at all. You know, if there's a chance that you might not need to get something and there's something else you can do, you should probably try and put that off. Now, I mean, there's an extent where you don't want to if you're like...
Now, they're also extremely lucky that there was no bottleneck on this seat.
Yes, this is a very nice co-op seat.
There are always seats that completely bottleneck you. Like
this isn't like the seed that they played against...
half an hour in or so.
The seed that they played against me and Pac-Man, where there were 12,000 bottlenecks, and we were always in the same place routing-wise.
Yeah, that sucks. If you have such a bottleneck in a co-op seat, it really sucks.
So, you know, good co-op seed, good co-op play, and even though we saw at points where the teams were neck and neck, like they were playing the same sections and going the same speed, they fell so far behind because they wasted time not learning new information.
Yeah.
There were times where both runners were
Information
doing
is critical.
new things.
That's what you always have to remember. Information is really critical in this.
And sharing it too. Like, both runners got cursed metal for Eminem. That is a lack of communication.
Yeah, that's something we'll have to ask them about.
I wasn't watching. Did Mr. Mario fail map chest RBM once and come back?
I
Because I saw them doing this earlier.
That definitely seems to work though.
Yeah, that one should have worked.
No, he still needs to commit it. Oh, okay, that is a commit.
I wonder if they forgot to commit or save the first time. Because they definitely did that twice. And look at this! Melrose is going to do Fire Sanctuary too.
I mean, I guess there they can now like split front and back half. But yeah, this is something where Melrose should go to caves, because they know caves is swords, and they have both claw shots, and they still haven't found everything they need.
To an extent, I think that both teams maybe could have prioritized Sots more, but you know, on seeds where you get punished for looking too much into it, it's always a point and laugh because you put too much emphasis on Sots, and then it's the other way around sometimes too. So you know, there is no right answer, but there is a wrong answer, and it's not ever doing your Sots locations.
Yeah. It's not what M&M are doing here. I guess if Melrose is doing front half first now, that kind of pays off a little bit at least. Because then he can get Spiral Charge, and he can then, yeah, he can, like, do the thing. Then they should know.
British Stargate has been in go mode for, I don't know the actual time, but they've been in go mode for
10 minutes?
10 minutes. That's what I'd guess. Well, no, they're in go mode.
Well, they're in combined go mode.
Yeah. Together they have every item they need to beat the seed. And they have for a little while.
I don't know if you call that go mode or not.
I call that go mode. It's a co-op tournament, you know? It's co-op.
Yeah.
Co-op items.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you play together, you're also in go mode together.
But, you know, technically Harm still has to go get
technicalities.
So
that's why I like how Harm still has like really few crystals. It's like,
yes, it's so good.
He never needed to pick them up, and he never picked them up.
That is what efficient routing looks like in co-op, and sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes there are bad bottlenecks, of course, but when you get to the end of a seed and you have skipped out on some very easy or not easy, but progression items that you've known about for a while.
Okay, you got the cube in Skyview. Good.
Yes.
That's 3 out of 4 at least.
Was that him like cheering for himself for remembering or scratching his nose? I couldn't tell.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. Melrose is not going to Fire Sanctuary.
Okay. It could be worse. They could be doing Fire Sanctuary. I feel like they could
but I feel like if
together.
you're there already, and Oh wait, no. Now it makes sense. Okay, Melrose doesn't have Hook Beetle. Never mind. Do they even know where their... No, they should know
No.
where their Hook Beetle is.
No,
There
they
was a
don't.
hint for it, I believe.
They never went to Thunderhead again.
Wait, was there a hint for the second beetle? That is a good question.
I don't remember a hint for the second beetle. I think that
Oh, dang.
I think that
No, this
Eminem has no
sucks.
idea where Heedle is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now I see why they are playing like they are. Because they don't know where Heedle is.
I
Oh,
still don't know
man,
why.
this hurts.
I still don't know why Melrose went all the way to Fire Sanctuary's entrance and then left, but and do you know why that they're just now finding Heedle? Because Melrose is getting their first sword right now, and I think Mr. Mario only has one.
Yeah.
If even. I don't know if they've checked the I can't tell if they've got Goddess Longsword or Goddess Sword.
Where's Boss Key, by the way, in Fire Sanctuary? Have we seen that already? I think it's gotta be third small key, right?
Or map. No, they did map just RPM, so yeah, I think it's gotta be third small key. Or vanilla.
No,
course.
Mr.
Mr.
Yeah,
Mario
or
just
vanilla.
got it? No, it's vanilla!
Vanilla, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So so Mr. Mario has to do boss key RBM and Platts, and if they pull a Kit Kat and do Platts RBM from the statue that you can dive to, and then don't do boss key RBM until they've done every other check in the dungeon, then I think Eminem are going to be in Fire Sanctuary for a long time. But if we see Mr. Mario do Platts and then do the boss key RBM, things could go well. Or just do the fight. I think they have mod limits, right?
Not yet.
No, Mr.
No, wait,
Mario's
they
gotta have mod limits.
They should, I believe. No, they did the Mr. Mario at least did the Ellen Dig spots, so they should have.
Bottle percent.
Bottle percent.
And I love how close Harm and Kit Kat are gonna be finishing.
Yeah. Do they have their swords already? I think
What?
Harm is still on white sword.
Yes,
Still
Harm has
missing
not
one
been to
from
Linearu.
Linearu, I believe.
Yes, Harm has not gotten the Linearu one.
And Kit Kat, yeah, and Kit Kat is also obviously still on white sword, getting the sword now in Fire Sanctuary. Kit Kat, why are you doing this? You could be doing the boss key RBM. I guess you don't want to? You're getting rid of all your good commits
Kit Kat.
for the statue RBM. Why are you
Kat.
doing this?
I made the joke
You have
about
to do a ton of
I made the joke about Kit Kat not
Oh
doing
wait,
the
I
boss
guess
key
they
RBM.
I guess he's doing the
Oh,
bit
sword,
war.
the sword. He's
Yeah,
doing the
I
sword.
know, but I guess then they're doing the bit warp. Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. No, they're getting the sword and then the bit warp.
We finished talking about swords and then we're like, where's Kit Kat going? Where's he going?
No, I know that he wanted the sword, but I was like, isn't he gonna do the RBM? But no, he's gonna do the bit warp. That makes sense.
And then do the fight normally.
Yeah.
Because it is a little bit faster to do the fight if you get it all right. And Kit Kat already has the mitts, so there's no question. Just do the
Vanilla,
fight.
y'all. Boss key was vanilla.
Melrose going to Beetle. I mean, KitKat's still got to go to Skyview, I think. Unless they did Skyview, and I just didn't look at their screen the entire time.
Okay, Melrose is
No, he
getting
did
hard,
Skyview? Okay.
at least.
I remember him in Farron, so I said that. I was like, wait, no, he was in Farron. He did Skyview. He did it
Okay,
really
Mr.
fast.
Mario's getting Fire Sanctuary boss, you know.
Melrose is about to find the harp here. And I think that's go mode for Eminem. No, they still don't have another beetle. Oh wait, they don't need it. They don't need it.
Yeah, they don't need the beetle, but they don't know about the fourth sword yet. They don't know about the sword in Fire Sanctuary yet. And
True.
Melrose hasn't gotten the cube in Skyview.
True. That's very. So they're no mode, I guess.
I guess that's a theoretical no mode.
But
mean,
that would
I guess
require
it's
a double
no
dip
mode,
of
yes.
Skyview. And I mean, because they did back half and found the boss key in back
Let's say
half.
they could be in no mode. I'm not sure if they're actually in no mode.
Yeah, I think that's what we're trying to say, but just not finding the words for is that they're in no mode, but it's
If
terrible.
they remember where all the swords are and stuff, because, yeah, I'm not sure if Melrose remembers that he didn't get the Skyview cube.
Well, hang on though. Oh no, the
You
Skyview
can just
cube.
jump down on the pillar there. You don't need to do this with setup. No, okay.
I mean, honestly,
was reloading the area.
we were
Alright.
talking about like a dominant lead for British Stargate, or at least I was. But Eminem really aren't that far behind. They know where everything is. They're both 2 dungeons in, I think.
What is Harm doing? Bit saving his file? Why did Harm do a bit save?
Making a corrupt file.
He's
I think.
he's now making a corrupt file, but he bit saved his main game file. That was not smart.
Yeah, I mean, hang on. Melrose and Mr. Mario are about to be done with their dungeons.
What is Harm doing?
He's doing the weird Earth Temple door RBM.
Oh,
one that
okay.
Hey, to be fair, Melrose did it too. I remember.
But why do you do it like this?
I don't know. Nobody does this. It's the forbidden arts.
Also,
so
Harm has
there's a
bit saved
sword-
his file. Just saying.
There's a
Harm has bit
sword.
saved his file. Apparently,
on
he
the-
didn't realize that yet. Harm has bit saved his file.
Yeah, all said. Wait, are you saying that he
I-
bit saved file 1?
Yes,
Oh, balls.
he's bit saved file 1. So this will. I think this might still work.
No.
It doesn't the scene flag array like
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? He didn't? I swear I saw him bit saving his file.
I was
I
getting
saw Harm bit saving his file.
I was getting a
saw
joke
him-
ready. Somebody clip it. Figure it out. Hurry before the clip.
Oh, he copied and bit. Okay.
Okay. He copied and then bit saved over his
Because I
copied
saw
file.
file 1 and I saw the save and exit and I was really worried.
So just like a strange bit save. In the
yeah, it
middle of the
was
trick.
weird.
Yes, the Leviathan sword was hinted. The only sword that wasn't hinted the Sword and Fire Sanctuary. But that is one that would be very nice for Team M&M, because I believe it was Melrose who forgot to get the cube at the end of Skyview, which
I don't think
contains a
they'll be
sword.
getting that sword though. They'll be done with Fire Sanctuary and never look back.
Yeah, there's a sword, because they did Fire Sanctuary, technically in a faster way, they're going to be doing Levias. And Melrose is going to be going back through Skyview.
You know, British Stargate is also extremely lucky to not have to do Levias here.
But, I mean, they were planning on splitting Fire Sanctuary front half, back half anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Mario doesn't know about it, and I don't think Melrose is going back for it either.
Oh, you know what?
Or either one of them is going back.
We forgot that Eminem doesn't even know where Spiral Charge is.
Yeah, true. They have to do front half.
Yeah. They should.
Oh no, this is terrible. Fire Sanctuary front half is basically Sots.
They haven't checked Rattle yet. Welcome to Skyview again.
What's
This is
doing? Oh no, wait. Yeah, this Mr. Mario is going to case now. Yes, but that's what Melrose already has done.
Yes.
Didn't he?
Yeah, they found the harp.
Yeah, now they're just stabbing in their own feet again. Instead of like doing new stuff. You still need to like do new stuff. You still need to find the sword.
Yeah, you're not done.
Or the spiral charge for the Levias sword.
It's been all game. No.
Yeah, maybe I'm a bit harsh on them because they're still new, but
you know, you can tell that they're not falling behind in gameplay. I say as Melrose tries to punch the rock you have to kill with a bomb. They're not falling behind in gameplay because they're going to be finishing all their dungeons at about the same time as British Stargate. So, gameplay-wise, they're playing at very similar paces. But there's so much information that they just don't have.
Yeah, they're missing. I doubt they're gonna do Fire Sanctuary front half without Hook Beetle, and they don't know about Spiral Charge or the sword.
And for anyone who missed them,
yeah,
missed it. Spiral Charge was on.
And Melrose still has to go back to Skyview.
Yeah.
If they're not getting the other sword in Fire Sanctuary. So yeah, there's that.
Punch the worm.
Punch it.
Kit Kot's going into endgame now. If he plays really, really good, we could see a sub 2.
Oh, that's
He needs to play really good.
That's really yeah. He needs to like play really, really good. I don't think it's gonna happen.
He's not getting a safety fairy or anything. He's just going. I think he might be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Kit Kat is someone who's very confident in his sword fights, but he only does have Master Sword Horde. That is something to consider.
Do you think he knows he has a chance to sub to it, and he's no, Kit Kat. You don't have time for this. The sub 2 is on the line.
I don't think you're really worried about the sub 2. I mean, Kit Kat could do everything. It doesn't really matter because Harm is still behind him anyways.
I actually haven't timed my own hordes in a while. Come to think of it, that 8 minutes I'm using is from a long time ago, but I'll
Sub
take your word
2
for
here
it.
is gonna be hard.
Yale seems confident.
Let's take a look at how this first barrier here goes. Not so bad.
Throwing a second spin attack in after the Skyward spin attack, something that I might try. That looks like it worked really well.
Damn, this is a very clean first barrier. Okay.
Because I mean, I've been doing the Skyward spin attack since before they were cool, and you know the problem with them is they're kind of slow. But throwing in an extra spin attack after the first one is pretty cool.
Oh, Melrose struggling with Girahim. I didn't even know that is something he would do.
I believe Mr. Mario died to Girahim too as well.
No.
So you know, I
Still in
say
first phase. Calibration issues?
you know I say that Melrose and Mr. Mario are playing pretty good, but you know, clearly not gonna be winning a solo race tournament with where they are right now. But you know, first tournament, they're doing really well execution-wise. You know, you can tell that they practiced, they bothered to learn everything. They just think about the routing a little better, I think.
Alright, Mr. Mario.
More than one win. Something they could think about.
I guess that means Mr. Mario will be go mode. No, wait, he still doesn't have spiral charge. I forgot. He still does not have spiral charge. Ah! I always forget that. Why do I always forget that M does not have spiral charge?
Yeah.
Wait, can you remind me next time that M does not have spiral charge?
I'm a little engrossed in KitKat's incredible endgame. Wow, we're talking perfect with a capital P. Please don't jinx. Please don't take that jinx, KitKat. Thank you. It's a really good link to the bracket.
Yeah,
there.
it's really like I don't know.
Arm finishing up Earth Temple here, right as Melrose finishes up Fire Sanctuary. So M&M are actually finishing all their dungeons first.
Unfortunately, that does not matter for them because they still have a long way to go with swords.
Severe lack of swords is making a huge difference.
Okay, Mr. Mario is going back to Thunderhead, which means he is.
I mean, this is the information. This is the information that they were lacking.
Hook Beetle.
They went to Fire Sanctuary without Hook Beetle, which was, you know, a risk that a team that's finishing at the same time.
Nobody of them is full clearing Fire Sanctuary, though.
Yeah, it's. But I mean, you don't have Hook Beetle. That's something you got to think about. You know, you could be setting yourself up for a triple dip.
Yeah, but still, I hope Mr. Mario is going to Idol of Songs again here.
I imagine we're going to be getting these goddess chests first, though.
Oh
and
yeah,
this is that information. Like, as much as you can say that, you know, they were lucky.
Melrose is going to Baron. Does that mean he was realized that he needs to get the Skyview cube?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. That's exactly what's going on here.
This is the Skyview of shame. The Skyview double dip of shame. If you forgot the cube.
KitKat done in 1:58:15. We have a sub 2. Is that the first of the co-op tournament, or
I don't know.
I don't think it is, but it might be. Great time, great play. KitKat, it's what you'd expect. Now, that's not the time for the team. We have to wait for Harmjan to finish. Harmjan going to Lineru to get his harp. And then he will be going to endgame to do what KitKat just did.
Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of a gap between Harm and KitKat here. Okay, so
Yeah.
Mr. Mario is very close to get Hook Beetle. Hopefully.
But Hook Beetle doesn't do anything for this team. Like,
well, that might give him the chance to look at Fire Sanctuary again closer. Hopefully.
Because if they find that sword in Fire Sanctuary, they don't need
Levi's then. Alright, so there's Hook Beetle. Now the question is, what do they do with that information? Are they going back to Lineru, or are they going back to Fire Sanctuary?
I mean, that point that I was trying to make earlier when KitKat had his great finish is exactly that. Like, because Harm and KitKat were never stepping over each other, you can say that there was a little bit of luck in where they found items, but they just cleared way more volume. They checked way more things. Everything that Melrose and Mr. Mario are doing right now are things that Harmjan... I mean, Melrose doesn't count because they're doing Skyview again for... and check for a cube that they left. But, you know, Harm and Mr. Mario... or Harm and KitKat were never stepping in each other's feet. Always checking new things. And so... anything that Mr. Mario and Melrose do now is going to be something the other team had already done.
Yeah. So, we've got Mr. Oh no, Mr. Mario. No, he's going to Lineru.
First, yep.
This is not where you should go. Ah, this is sad. Also, give me a moment. I'll be right back. I get to turn on some lights and close my window.
Okay. And there's so many things that they can check here with claw shots. So maybe I lied when they said anything that they can do that the other team's already done. Melrose has to fight the Stalfos.
Oh no! I don't think I ever saw the Stalfos fight in Rando.
I looked up and I was like, what is going on Melrose's screen? What?
Oh no! Yeah, that's what you get. That's your punishment for getting this Skyview code.
So no, never mind. Pac-Man did not go back for that cube.
Alright, so what was I about to say? Right. So where was Rattle again?
They have Rattle. It was on Lightning Node, second chest.
Yeah, so they just need to drink that in.
But then they'll go do Levias, and that's honestly worse.
At this point, it's better doing Levias than what they're doing right now.
I mean, Levias is a long check, right? But
yes, but Levias guarantees them a sword.
It's faster than Endgame. It's not the longest thing that you could possibly do.
Close. You see, Levias guarantees them a sword. Whereas doing whatever they are doing right now does not guarantee them a sword at all.
Yeah, but you know,
that the sword is in Fire Sanctuary.
From their perspective, they're hoping that they find the sword before Spiral Charge.
Yeah. Sure. But at this point, Spiral Charge is better than nothing.
Yeah. Mr. Mario doing things, checks that Harm did earlier. Harm's done Fire Node. That's just... You don't need Spiral Charge to beat this seed.
Yes,
But-
you don't. You don't need Spiral Charge. Also,
we're
Mr.
responding
Mario
to
does
chat.
not have... Mr. Mario does not have Hook Beetle? Oh, no.
Oh wait, why is the player without Hook Beetle doing Fire Node?
That's what I'm wondering is... No, wait, Mr. Mario should have Hook Beetle.
Oh, okay. I just took your
Then
word for that.
why did he, like,
He-
do... Oh, okay.
I
This
needed
is
to kill
just
needed to kill the
some
Bocos. Being
weird routing. Okay.
Being vindictive.
I mean, you don't need to, like... You see, normally you always use your Hook Beetle in the, like, from above, so...
No, they really
So the
need to
Bocos
kill
don't bother
the
you.
goblins. Genocide route.
Yeah, this is not the pacifist route.
No, don't touch it! Don't touch it!
No! You're gonna die! You're gonna die!
Hit it with
Mr.
swords.
Mario, please!
Pick it up with the Hook Beetle. Pick it up with
Please
the Hook
don't
Beetle.
die!
Pick it up with the Hook Beetle. I saw them just walk up without checking the
No!
lightning limit. Just pick it up.
Oh, no!
Oh,
No!
Oh. And normally you just use the Hook Beetle from above the platform with the chest. And just grab the... What is it? Amphilos egg? Amphilaros egg?
Ampylos, yeah.
Ampalo? Something like that. It has an amp in the name. It's a
Yeah, Ampylos.
amp code. You grab it and then turn around from the platform up there so that you don't have problems with the Bocos and you don't have to genocide route. No.
Why are they not trading in their rattle?
Mr. Mario not realizing that
Do they have
Dying-
rattle marked on their... No,
dying
they
caused
don't have
the
rattle
box.
marked on their tracker. That's why they're not
on their
trading in
personal
rattle.
trackers? Oh wow.
No,
Mr. Mario not
marked, but not Melrose.
Mr. Mario not realizing that dying resets the box in this room. So takes the Hook Beetle over the giant gap that takes 100 years to cross, and then realizing that they're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a little unfortunate for sure.
So yeah, best case scenario would be for Mr. Mario to realize that he still has rattle and still needs to trade that in.
Yeah,
As
and
for
I mean,
Melrose, yeah.
they're just checking whatever's around now.
Dude, I just
mean-
realized Melrose might need to triple dip Skyview.
What third
If-
item?
Rattle.
Skyview? No, it was in Thunder Node, Lightning Node.
Rattle was in Lightning Node?
Rattle
Really?
was in Lightning Node. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. I thought it was in Skyview for whatever reason.
Harm getting hit. I think Harm just got hit by the 4 heart damage attack.
Damn. Oh, Mr. Mario's playing... No ping pong.
I'm 2, 4, 8, 16. Yes, that attack is as strong as the Master Sword. That's fun.
Damn. And the arrow attacks box. Yep.
Do you want to know what the best part about the situation for Mario and Melrose is, though?
What is that?
Their routes aren't overlapping anymore.
Aw. I guess that's true. I guess that is very true.
Wait, was there an empty arrow text box? I love that. I'm sad I missed it. Yeah, the synchronized game over was... Maybe their coordination is better than we've been led to believe.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it's some like above expectations gameplay like I've been saying, but the routing needs work, the communication needs work. You shouldn't both be getting cursed metal. You shouldn't have only one of you remember to get the Skyview cube. Like...
Oh, I'm having some issues here though with the G3. So Mr. Mario is secret passageway. Melrose is doing what?
Baron, clearly.
Yes, but what in turn? Oh, Gorko? Is this Gorko?
Gorko.
This is Gorko. Oh boy.
It's either Gorko or they think they're Go mode. I can't tell.
I think it's Gorko. I don't
It's
think
probably
they're Go
It's
mode yet.
probably Gorko. It's probably.
I don't think Mr. Mario would be searching stuff if a Melrose thinks they're Go mode.
Yeah,
Nice key piece.
but I mean, there are two reasons to go here, and one of them is just
I
wrong.
guess valid could also still be valid.
Valid. That is true. That is something that they haven't checked. Gorko's not
Gorko
here.
isn't even here. Why is Gorko not here?
Gorko is gone.
Do I want to know why Gorko is not here? Probably not.
He got invited to I don't know, I can't think of anything funny. He's just gone.
He's just gone.
I can't think of why
Gorko,
he's not
man.
there. But I'm sure
Maybe
chat
Melrose
will...
never got the cutscene that triggers Gorko.
Oh, you know what? If Melrose just bit warped from the first statue,
Yeah,
they never would have
But
got the
I-
conversation.
that's what I think.
Don't worry, I still don't know Gorko's name.
Alright, there we go. Harm defeats G3.
You know, not bad. And I imagine that we should be having our winners finish up here pretty shortly. What I would be curious to know is, between these two teams, which one actually checked more things? Because I feel like even though Harm and KitKat spent a lot of time in Go mode not checking things, their routing meant that they just had more things clear.
I think by
the end.
now M&M have checked more stuff.
But I mean, there's the front half of Fire Sanctuary. There's the spiral charge stuff. There are the hook beetle checks in Fire Node. Ooh.
Oh,
Well, he's got a
Fire
fairy
takes
because
it
the
out.
music didn't cut out.
oh.
But he's going to have a
Melrose
difficult second
is
phase because
Also
I think
getting
he's hit,
Hook Beetle now.
I think
Okay.
he's hit Demise too many times. So I think, yeah, he's going to get the difficult second phase.
Ah, that's
A little unfortunate, but I think Harm got it. I was under the impression that this strategy didn't work if you got the 30 hits. Am I wrong about that?
alright. And oh, debated.
Violence! Oh, the bot has spoiled us a little bit here.
Damn. And GG's to Harm, finishing with a time of 2:12:38.
Swag,
2:12:38? Is that correct? 2:13.
oh, Harm did done too early. Okay.
Yeah, yes, he got done for the first demise hit already, and
He
All
missed the hit without realizing.
Yeah.
I was under
Yeah,
the
we're-
impression that
You're probably gonna
if
get
you
them
hit
in here
demise.
really soon.
Hang on, I need to get this cleared up. If you hit demise 30 times, you couldn't do that strat. I'm confused.
I'm not sure.
We get Gold
Anyways,
Forerunner?
I hear we are joined by some lovely people. So
Yes, it is all four. Hello.
hello, GG.
Hello.
GG.
Yo, GG.
Hi, I had some questions that I wrote down during the seed, real quick.
Nice.
So, KitKat, anything in particular you were looking for in the Spiral Charge Rocks when you only had Harp left to get?
Okay, so here's the thing. The Cave's Spirit of the Sword could have been one of three things, right? It could have either been Harp, it could have either been Gust Billows, or it could have been something leading to a key piece, because that's still a thing.
Yes.
Why could it have been Gust Bellows?
Because Fire Sanctuary exists. And
Yeah, Fire
if the middle two checks are keys,
right,
then it's required, yeah.
Right, yeah, okay.
That's
So it
something
was
that
out of
I'm
safety,
about.
honestly.
I completely forgot about Gust Bellows.
Yeah,
to be honest.
and chat forgot to.
I get back chat, sorry.
And I had two more questions. KitKat, why did you sleep tonight instead of doing Bat Warp?
When was this?
The only time you went to Betro?
I think it was because I didn't. What was it? I think I did Sparrow, so I was like, the bed's there, so might as well.
Okay. And Melrose, why didn't you do Bat Warp?
Sorry, I'm on Pokemon Go right now. What's going on? Why didn't I?
Why did you? Why
What
did
did I do? Well, please don't be about the sword.
you slept tonight instead of doing Bat Warp? Do you
Because sleep is important.
understandable?
We're all humans. We can't survive on a bender, and
Okay, I mean,
you bring
I
up a
wrote
valuable point. I probably should have just bat warped you, right? You're right.
I guess in my situation, I normally like to sleep because normally you end up going to Patrol anyway. But I had 40 crystals, so I think that if I looked at the crystal count more carefully, I would have gone, yeah, I probably should just do the hop and the thing.
It's
But-
All right,
surprising.
real quick, I don't want to interrupt you, but just wanted to say that Mr. Mario has found the Master Sword on stream.
Let's go.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, like I mean, what
Minute.
was it like? I mean, I only lost like a few seconds, so it really didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Yeah,
I was confused about it though, so it was one of the two things that I wrote down on my notepad.
yeah.
I
I will say the beginning of the seed was kind of a mess on my. I mean, at least it felt like it. I don't know how visible that was, but I don't know. It was more just the fact that like my Skyloft was like stupidly long. First of all, with Pivot crystals. Second of all, with I have Bomb Bag. I'm gonna get the gold rupee to then only find another gold rupee at Wyra, and then it all felt like a mess. I don't know. That kind of. I think it just felt more like a mess to me because I don't know. I don't know. I like whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the end was a lot better. The end we kind of fixed it, and we kind of. I mean, in general, routing was quite good for me and Harm, and execution it wasn't perfect on my end, but it was alright.
that's something that we were talking about a lot. Is the execution was actually surprisingly similar. Both teams finished all of their dungeons within seconds of each other,
Wow.
but
So it's just a matter of us not going back into Fire Sanctuary for the sword then, I guess?
no, I mean, that was a part of it. But KitKat and Harm had checked so much more because throughout the seed, you and Melrose had been doing things that the other had already done. KitKat never went to Floria because KitKat knew never went to Farron until they were done with Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, to say it in other words, M&M, you've always stepped in you've always stepped in your own feet. British Stargate didn't do that.
Yeah, me and Harm were very split up the entire time. I don't think there was like one point in the seed where we overlapped. We were always
It
kind
was
of
a
in
good
different
co-op.
places.
It was a really good co-op seed. I think.
Yeah. For us, it was anyway. It was very open, which is kind of nice for co-op. Yeah.
But the execution was really similar. I just think, maybe a little bit better on the side of British Stargate, but the huge
obviously.
difference in time came down to, like, there was a really big difference in the amount of checks. both teams
think-
had done. Because
I think for us it was more like 120 something. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head, but it was in the hundreds for us.
Kitcott and Harm were never doing the same thing, always getting more information, but there were a lot of times where you guys were both doing something that the other had already done, and you were missing out on some of that, gaining the information that the other team was getting.
Well, we kind of feel like in co-op it's important to like finish dungeons that the other has already done as soon as possible because it's based on the last person to finish and not the average of the team. So we feel like progression is better than splitting up unseen checks, I guess.
I very much disagree with that. I think that if someone's full cleared a dungeon, and another person doesn't have to do it, I would say wait until you're in go mode, because a moment doing a progression that's barren is a moment that you're not looking for checks, or not looking for items, for example. So I think it's like I think it like personally it's better for everyone to be looking for items, but then you're in go mode, it's yeah. I mean, I guess you do bring up an excellent point. It's like if you do your progression earlier, it's one less thing you have to do at the end. But I feel like that if you both keep looking for items instead of doing barren progression, then you can often get in go mode earlier. I think. I don't know. That's just my.
I guess it's just that one person can't do all of the dungeons in that.
Yeah.
And then the other person will have a lot to catch up on.
That's something to avoid, but I mean, doing your dungeons super early instead of looking for new information, you know, there's a balance to it. You definitely don't want one person to do all of the dungeons.
I mean, it doesn't stop us from looking for stuff. At one point, I had to go back to Skyward to finish that, but we were kind of holding out for claw shots before going back.
Right.
So that straight after Skyview, there was a cube there was a tree afterwards we could have done. So it's one of those ones where it makes sense for us to go do the dungeon, but if we have some unresolved Wave of Hero hints, Spirit of the Sword hints we gotta clear out. If that is a claw shot, then efficiency-wise, it's kind of cool if we can put that in all together.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out that way, so eventually you can only put it off for so long. I had to go back and I went back for other reasons which we won't discuss.
Even if Kitcott and Harm had also done back half of Fire Sanctuary, they would have saved the time that Harm spent doing the front half, and Kitcott found Spiral Charge, so they could have done Levias.
Hey, where was the Spiral Charge?
Rattle, check.
Birdie crystals.
Okay.
So,
never handed
I
that
mean,
in.
despite the fact that the gameplay was very close, surprisingly close, there was a really big difference in the amount of items that the two teams had.
Yeah. I will just say that I personally felt like I was lacking in execution. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I was doing like a bit of practice earlier on today. My execution was on fire. Moment the race starts, great. Piece of poop, bong into everything. But yeah. It was funny.
How it works, huh?
Yep.
So the swords we found is always the same swords British Stargate found. I guess we don't find the true Master Sword.
Nobody has done Levias, and I am super sad about it.
It's
hinted. I think it was hinted dead.
It was hinted dead?
No, it was hinted a sword. Levias was hinted a sword.
No, it wasn't.
What?
No, it wasn't. No.
Did all like 70 of us
did we all misread the hint?
You must have.
I'm gonna go back in the VOD because I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna blame this on Harm because he's the one who told me it was dead, right?
No, wait, no. I feel like the runners would know better, but like we've been watching the seed with the assumption that Levias had a sword the entire time.
Yes.
If Levias had a sword the entire time, then that would have made things
Levias
way quicker.
was dead, I think.
We think he was dead as well.
I think it was in an adventure pouch.
Yeah.
Okay, really? Did we?
Yep. So there's a pouch.
Now I feel stupid.
You know, adventure pouch, progressive sword. They kind of look the same.
Now I feel completely stupid.
And you don't look at the name. Yeah. I can see how you wouldn't get it. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
this is here. I won't hear the end of it.
I don't think I got anything wrong in this commentary. I got anything right in this commentary today.
You
I
didn't even get
think
that
I
right.
got everything wrong. There was like nothing I got right. All right. That's it. I'll never commentate again.
Did we
Right.
just end a man's career? I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I
Okay,
guess nobody knows where the last sword is.
Yeah.
No.
We don't know the fourth sword is yet.
Probably also in Fire Sanctuary.
That would
No,
have been
Fire Sanctuary was full cleared.
It was
Okay.
full yeah. That would have been equally as cool if, like, someone did find the fourth sword and you guys were just eternally confused as to why there were somehow 5 swords.
Yeah.
I was
That
completely...
would have been interesting. Yes.
Yeah, no, I never would have questioned any. I mean, we would have known which one it wasn't because all the other ones were found. But
When did that be in your go mode? Was the harp or the last sword?
Harp was go mode for us.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I think Harm went into Fire Sanctuary fairly early, and we just and I like
So you went
we
forward.
basically just like he basically just full cleared it. I think, yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah,
He
because
also did one half, which kind of helped.
the only real route that I'm familiar with is the Bitward
Yeah.
before the front half. So we
Yeah.
just did that, got the boss key, and
Yeah.
left it forever.
your team didn't find Hook Beetle. It's another thing that your team was like clearly behind in.
Oh, we got Hook Beetle.
Checks wise.
I mean, it was
Later.
hinted. We knew where it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, so it
Not
was
immediately.
hinted. That was said. That was said, but like we didn't actually know. But you had Hook Beetle a lot later, so it kind of made sense why you never went back. You didn't immediately go back to front half because you can't finish it.
Yeah, that's why I
Um,
wanted to get
just-
the Hook
it's
Beetle
tragic.
first and then go back.
Tragic. But
But we
you
were
know.
in Elden Volcano without Hook Beetle, and we had claw shots, so we could just do as much Fire Sanctuary as possible, and we ended
Mhm.
up being able to beat it. So
good demise though, Mr. Mario. I just saw it on the restream. That was good.
thanks. Didn't
Better,
die this time.
faster than mine. No, I don't have any more questions. I only wrote down 3, and 2 of them were about bat warp. Do you have any questions?
I even told Mel about
I
Batman.
don't think I have anything to ask. The only question would be, why am I so bad at commentating stuff? And I don't think anyone can answer that question.
I do have to bring up another thing. KitKat, were you making fun of me because you knew I was on comms when you looked at the dig spot in Elden before you had mitts? Or were you just like...
I assume this is like what the vent thing, right?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
Okay, okay. No, I was more just like I was more making fun of myself for muscle memorying. I had nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay. Because that and then the fact that you came back later and found claw shots was really funny on our end because it seemed like you were making a joke about the dig spot RBM and then claw shots were in the dig spot.
Yeah.
If you had done the dig spot RBM, you would have had claw shots real early. Just saying.
I didn't even know that there was a dig spot RBM until 5 seconds ago. I'll be honest.
Me neither. But I guess that's a little more believable.
Oh, that's good. No, you can RBM that dig spot from anywhere in Elden. It's a very fast RBM. It's just a little bit slower.
A little
Then
fast,
getting
but a
it
little
on.
slow.
It's fast for an RBM. Back in time is slow.
Yeah. I mean, what is it though? What is it specifically?
Leaving Kukiel's house. So you go into Kukiel's house, start your file, around and open the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like pretty speedy. Yeah, out of all of them. I don't know if it's worth it for one check, but I mean, in this race, clearly.
Yeah, I mean,
In this race where Elden was like Spirit of the Sword and we didn't get anything
Yeah.
behind bombs, and yeah.
In this race, if I knew about that when I was doing it, I probably would have done it because of that Spirit of the Sword, I think. But yeah.
I mean, the joke there is that in every single race that I've watched and been in chat for this tournament, I've jokingly continually asked the racers to do the dig spot RBM because it wastes time and usually gives you nothing. But
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
one
it's
time.
that. Like the only reason why you would do it is if it's hinted. You wouldn't do it any other time unless you're Jazz next.
Or no, I do it every single race.
Or Raid, I guess.
Alright, remind me
always
to
do it.
not do it against you guys and then win by 2 minutes.
I feel like we're gonna split up a lot of stuff actually, because a lot of the stuff we're core locked.
Now I don't have any comments. Sorry.
I think this is a pretty fast seed overall.
Yeah, maybe
Great call.
something to the for M&M. Maybe you could look back at the restream and see what I guess we're kind of. Maybe in the end, when half of our commentary was wrong, half of our tips don't apply as well anymore. But I think we gave some tips at least regarding. I guess you could look at some tips from British Stargate's routing, because as I already said in the beginning, you've kind of already stepped in your feet, stepped in your own feet, and
You're stepping in them real fast though.
yeah.
Can I take a guess that one of the hints is don't double dip Skyview for the Goddess Cube because those 3 stealth boss are there?
Yes, I guess that is one hint.
Okay, because I figured that one out pretty quickly as soon as I realized whether or not in future I will not leave without hitting the Goddess Cube. I will hit it every time.
Oh, I do have one more question though. Did British Stargate go Sand Sea?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, that was an option. I mean, it was an option that we had for a while because we did have closures, but
With the Cave
I think
Sway
that-
here, Spirit of the Sword, then there's no reason to, if the harp is your last item. Yeah.
yeah, basically. I mean, yeah, but again, it was either Harp Guspers or something that went to a key piece. I think because it was Horn Colossus Beetle, we were thinking, right, okay, it could be a key piece.
Okay.
But I was like, you know what, I'm like 1 item from go mode, might as well risk it, and I risked it, and yeah. As soon as I left Cage, I went to Beetle and just got Harp.
Alright.
I am getting the signal here that we need to wrap up, so GG's, and thank you for our trackers for tracking. Thanks to Alkaline for tracking and restreaming, and Little Lock as well. And thanks for Rake for co-commentating.
Yes. Hello.
And thanks for Floha for stealing my job at the end. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So there will be an ILTDPR Challenge Cup match right now on this channel. So you can stay here and watch a match between Slim Kirby and Kiebs. It will be in less than 30 minutes. So, yeah, and we have several more Skyward Sword Randomizer co-op tournament matches this week. There should be... We might have German Big Gun Lords versus G4G on Wednesday restreamed. And we have more matches between British Stargate and the entire tournament, basically.
Yeah, like 4 of our matches on this one singular week.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So that's it for us tonight here. So thanks everyone, and see you later.
Yeah, thanks for the stream. GG's.
Thank you, bye.
Yeah.